So, Dan, do you believe in aliens?
I believe in the possibility of aliens, of course. Like it's something I really feel that, if you ask any type of academic or any kind of person like that, it's like, of course, like the universe is huge. It is gigantic.
Right.
It is incomprehensibly big.
Yeah.
And I'm always excited by the idea of aliens, even in our own solar system, where they're saying like, right now they're talking about there's possibility on Venus for some type of life, living within the clouds up there, because they said they detected multiple signs of chemical signs to be like these indicate life, and you don't really find these types of chemical signs in places that where there isn't life, where there's like here on Earth, like on undersea vents and places like that. And they're saying that they want to get a probe out there to take a look. They don't have anything in the neighborhood right now, but they're like, we're trying to get something over there.
How do you feel about the idea that, like, okay, so there's a couple of things. I guess I didn't realize how much into aliens I was until just now, this moment.
Most people don't until we talk about it.
Okay, so like, I feel like, I listen to Joe Rogan a lot, and he's always got some things to say. But there's a couple of things that he said, like that we're kind of morphing into these genderless kind of things, like as we interlink with AI and like all the whatever plastics are taking away our like hormones and stuff. So he's like, what if that's just us from the future coming back to like assist ourselves?
Oh, that's cool.
We had a guy on our show named his name was Dr. Mike Masters, Dr. Mike Masters. And I've seen that theory thrown around too, where it is like, aliens are coming back for some reason, which opens up a whole nother can of worms about time travel, where it's like the concept of time travel. And you're being like, how exactly does it work? And I have a lot of questions about time travel to be like, okay, is it the model where it is Back to the Future, where you go back and you change the future and you don't, your mom and dad don't meet because you bumped into your mom.
Yeah, you erased yourself from existence.
Yeah, and she saw her your name on your underwear or whatever, the Calvin Klein.
Well, and you say the whole alien thing, sort of. I mean, the general thing is they showed back up in 1941 when the A-bomb was dropped or whatever year it was, and they're just sort of managing us and
keeping
like
an eye.
They're not. They might be probing some people in Kentucky. I mean, I have heard those stories, but for the most part, they're not bugging us too bad. Except in New Jersey here a couple of weeks ago, but I don't think that's aliens. So maybe they are us coming back. I like that idea. I've not heard that one.
Go ahead, Dan. That was kind of my on to that question. That was my second part of the question. Do you believe in them? And secondly, do you believe in any of the encounters? Like, are any of the encounters real in your mind that you've heard of?
I'm trying to think of one.
Dan knows. Dan's done like 300 something.
Yeah, I gotta go through my mental.
There are so many people that have said that they've been pulled up and probed and examined and so I mean,
I think they happen in Kentucky.
Well, there's like I talk about this on the show sometimes because I bring it up when we get really deep into it, and there's this and I've heard other people talk about this too, and people have noticed it when you're in the alien game, as long as we are, you get this idea, and you see this shift. You see a shift from the types of encounters that people describe with aliens. So I mentioned George Adamski before. George Adamski, Truman Bathorum, a couple of other extraterrestrial experiencers during that time. They describe these aliens as very much looking like us. Like they look like humans. They may be like a little bit more dark skinned. They look fairer than us. They look in George Adamski's case, they're like super hot. Like, I don't know, like that's what they are. And
maybe some celebrities are actually aliens.
And they come down here, and when they describe their experience and they have these things, they have this enlightening experience, spending the time with these extraterrestrials, talking about how they're bits of stewards of the human race. They're worried about us, atomic age at that time, Cold War, all of that stuff. They're very worried about us. I mean, like, okay, you guys need to stop atomic testing. You need to take care of your planet more. Then there's this shift, and I haven't nailed it down exactly where it is, but there is a shift, and it might be like the Whitley Strieber like delineation might be the line, but where you get the shift where aliens become this more dark, sinister force, where it is they are abducting people. It's the fire in the sky kind of.
Oh no, we
movie.
pissed them off at some
They're
point.
the X-Files kind of thing, where it's like they're coming down here, we're trading people
Ooh, that's a good show.
we're trading people for aliens or whatever's
Yeah.
alien technology or insurance from aliens invading us, whatever. They are coming down here, they are forcefully interbreeding with us, they are all of this kind of stuff. There's this weird shift that happens somewhere, and I haven't exactly, and I still think about it
What
all the
time-
time, but being
what
like,
time
what
frame?
happened?
What time frame?
It's usually, it's like the 60s, and it's probably somewhere between the 70s
Hmm.
and mid 80s, I think.
Free love, baby. You know what?
Yeah.
You know what? It might
Something
be?
happened in there.
You know what it might be? It
What do you
might
think
be-
about the South Park theory of aliens that I just
I don't
remembered?
even know what
That
that
they're
is.
putting giant
Oh.
communication dishes in people's butts, like
But that it's like isn't it like a sitcom or something that they're like, it's like a reality TV show?
yeah, that's one of them too. That we're a reality TV
Yeah,
show.
they
that
were
they
like
were.
a hot mess of a reality TV show, like Real Housewives of Earth or something.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
I think we talked about that the other day. Actually, we were.
Oh, that's funny.
We were talking about like, it's the there's another the intergalactic zoo hypothesis, where it's like
Mhm.
we're down here, and they're just watching us. They're just
They're
like,
just
yeah, like,
watching.
they're tuning in to see
Truman
what's the
Show
latest thing
as-
on
Egg
Earth.
cage.
But they're like, we're also like, if the whole thing is like, if you work under the assumption that there are aliens and there are us, so it's at least two intelligent species in the universe, then that exponentially like grows out the idea that there are more things, whatever. So it's like,
Right.
is
Yeah,
each
like-
planet for us, like
Mm.
pre light speed travel or whatever, they're
Right.
coming over here and they're taking a look at us just to see, for funsies, to see what's down here and take a look and like watch us like we watch the Discovery Channel or
Yeah.
whatever. And then I was like, maybe we're like the free zoo that nobody really likes to go to,
Yeah,
we're
we're
the
like
trashy
the
zoo
dumb-
that nobody wants to come down here.
The animals suck there. They don't.
Yeah, we're like,
come
no, let's go
out,
to the
they
nice
don't
one.
do
Let's
anything.
go to the
Yeah,
nice
like the
one and
anteater.
Alpha
That's-
Centauri. Like,
That's
let's go over
funny.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Earth is like the anteater exhibit.
Yeah, we're like the
There's a
off
lot
the
going on.
highway safari
Yeah.
zoo that's got like
Yeah.
all like
Snake
one.
We're like, I don't
It's
even
got like a
think they
donkey
feed
that's
them
painted
there.
with stripes, and you're like, that's a zebra, and you're like, no.
You know what? I just had a thought.
Yeah, you know what? I'll own that.
The whole shift you're talking about, maybe they voted in a new president, like it was Democrats,
Nixon.
and then they voted in Republicans or vice
Mm.
versa, and that's when they started getting more aggressive.
Oh,
Might
maybe-
have been the
maybe
Reagan, might have been the
political.
Reagan policies. I
yeah,
don't
the
know.
Reagan. No,
Yeah.
on their own.
Trickle down
home
economics.
planet.
Carter versus Reagan, or
Yeah.
maybe Clinton. Maybe the 70s was the Clinton era.
I do wonder if it's kind of like Star Wars, where they have. I did not have sexual relations with that woman, kind of thing.
With the
I do wonder
probing,
if
that's
there's
what I
like
meant.
many different types of aliens. So maybe some are kind of sinister and some are really sweet and kind
Yeah.
and whatever.
I just thought about something. I do have a question for Dan. So one of my
Dan.
favorite shows I ever came across, and it only lasted one season.
Third
it was
Rock from the
called-
Sun.
It was
Oh.
called
That was
People
more than one
from
season.
Earth. Did you ever see the show?
Oh, People of Earth.
People of Earth.
Yeah. I love that
It
show. I thought that was
so
great. It's like,
great. and it's gone.
I was so bummed when it only got one season. 'cause
They
I was
had like
that was the
game
one-
night.
That was an amazing.
Wasn't
It was
Alf an
so
alien too?
good.
Alf was an alien. Yes, Alf.
Yeah,
Alf.
but it
I mean,
wasn't
yes.
People of Earth though.
So
That
was
such a
Mork.
good show.
Mork and oh,
Mork
Morgan
and
Mindy.
Mindy.
Yeah.
I mean, Superman's an alien too. Like,
That's a
Yeah.
good point. Okay.
everybody kind of forgets like Superman's an alien. Like,
True.
So
True.
how far back does the alien go? I mean, what show came out talking about an alien? What's the oldest show? I just thought of
Oldest
that.
show?
Carving.
That's
There's
not-
carvings in the caves of.
No,
I mean,
but
Yeah,
oh, you mean
right?
talking about TV show
What-
wise?
there was Martian. There was the guy, My Favorite Martian. There was that guy.
I mean,
Oh,
there's
you have
like
to go back to, like, the
Flintstones, you have
Twilight
Flintstones,
Zone,
You have
yeah.
Mr.
Twilight Zone.
what's
Okay,
the-
I just had that thought.
what's
Or
the
Twilight-
Flintstone
yeah.
character? I can't remember. He's in there.
Oh yeah,
Twilight.
that's true.
Twilight
If they go back
Zone,
Twilight Zone, yeah, tons of
Yeah.
Twilight Zone stuff.
That's
like
true.
I've,
that.
I
little
said that like
green guy.
12 times. I'm so sorry. But yeah, okay. So wait, we've got Morgan Mindy.
We're all
we've got
drinking,
Alf,
but you're
I'm-
used to that.
He's
Hey,
got
we
Dos
have a-
Equis.
I hope you're drinking too.
We have a quiz in a bit regarding we're going to play Jeopardy, Alien Jeopardy.
Oh,
Okay.
is it going to be like Jeopardy this time, or is it going to be that dumb thing we did last
It's
time?
going to be better Jeopardy this time. They didn't like
Okay.
my Jeopardy style
Yeah.
last time, Dan.
That's okay.
I
The
loved-
first
I
time
loved
you
the
just keep
Jeopardy
going. You just keep
style.
going until you
And
hit it.
who
Like,
thought
just-
Friends was from Seattle? So I don't
It
want
wasn't
to.
Greg's fault.
I don't-
For Greg's defense, that was
was
that was
Oh,
a
yes.
badly
He
written
said
question.
Friends was set in Seattle. I'm like, what
It's
the
because-
hell?
In
I just read it
1990,
right off
it
of-
starts
right
till
off the
94.
internet.
I already knew that.
Hey, so
Yeah,
so Dan,
got fired
if
for that.
you so what theory do you? I mean, if are there? So you possibly believe in aliens? You maybe there's some encounters. What's your theory?
What would
are
the
they-
probe
and
be
hey,
about? What
could
is
we
the
be-
purpose of the probe? If the
Colonoscopy.
probe
well, hang on.
No,
Can-
no, Greg.
No, hang on.
You're
Can we
just
be
asking-
Can we be looking at them? Or are our higher ups looking at them as well? Because hey, we don't know stuff, right? There's
Right.
a lot of stuff we don't know. I mean,
You know,
is it a
you
kind of
don't know what you
mutual
don't know.
looking? We both have the atomic bomb. You know,
Yeah.
we're both.
It's
Like,
looking-
Jasmine, I'll
a-
show you mine if you show me yours.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
I always kind of subscribe to the idea that it is something I kind of want to be like along the lines of something like the Arthur C. Clarke story 2001 A Space Odyssey, like that's the movie, where it's like there are milestones that we need to hit for us to truly like initiate contact. There's something like in the
Mhm.
like in the 2001 Space Odyssey, it's the monoliths, and spoilers, but like it's the whole movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Spoilers,
Yeah.
but it's like the monoliths. So
Oh,
when
wow.
we interact with these monoliths, like they're actually like alien computers slash beacons. You know, we touch them, and then it's like it detects that intelligent life has appeared in this thing, and it sends out a signal to do whatever it's going to do.
Do you think we're pretty far off from that?
There's
still,
a
huh?
monolith floating outside of our planet. I thought. There's
What?
Oh, the Black Knight satellite. You're talking about that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's like, well, it just hasn't detected intelligent life yet. And it's like,
Yeah.
Or has it? Though?
I-
That's my question.
No,
Maybe it
I
hasn't.
think we're probably a
Because you said it's
few
out west.
100,000 years off from being intelligent life.
yeah, if you smash together a couple theories like that one, and then like say like the Great Filter, where it's like there's a point that our society, culture, species is going to hit, like we have to hit these milestones and get past something like, you know, populations, like the stuff in like the balance between biosphere and our, you know, society, that we're not eating up as many resources or something like that,
Mhm.
or even something like I know in Star Trek it's like warp travel, like once you hit beyond light speed, you know, you're able to travel, then you
Oh.
become a player on the stage, like, you know, it's like we can't really
Yeah.
bug anybody from our planet right now because we're stuck here, like
we're,
we
Yeah.
can't do anything.
we're the anteater cage at this
Right.
point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
it's like, no-
still-
We can't bug them, so they're just gonna, we'll just leave them here. But
we're
once
like
you
in
hit
our
light travel-
toddler. We're kind of
Yeah.
like terrible twos.
We're zygotes.
Do you think Star Wars or Star Trek? Are you like
Oh, Star Wars.
I like both. Like I
Okay,
I
you can
enjoy
like
both
both.
franchises.
You
I
can like
enjoy
both, yeah.
enjoy both franchises.
so like are you
I'm
like
probably I'm a big Star Trek person because I always
live long and prosper?
Mm.
yeah, I always really liked Star Trek Next Generation and Deep Space Nine and those the early ones, up to Voyager, I think, and then after that I kind of fell off. But
Mhm.
so I always really enjoyed those ideas, like the Prime Directive, the concepts behind some of these things. Like you can't interact with pre-civilized, you know, pre-space travel societies. You have to like we can
Right.
watch them, and they do all of this stuff, all these theories that we talk
Yeah.
about, and the conundrums and the you know, the moral problems that come with like interacting with other species and like all
Right.
this stuff. I always enjoy that. I also enjoy Star Wars with lasers and laser swords. I like that stuff
lightsabers
too.
and all
I like-
You know what drives me crazy about Star Trek is the ship breaks down at the most pivotal time. And I'm going back to the 60s Star Trek. There was
William Shatner.
yes, it's
Yeah.
like Scotty, we need warp speed. Captain, the ship's ragged out. I'm doing my best. I mean, the damn
I'm
I think-
giving her all
I
the
think that
credit.
just-
Do you know how much power warp
She's
speed
breaking
takes?
up,
Yeah.
Captain.
Okay.
I know, but
Wow.
shit. He drove
I mean, you
these-
got to give credit to Scotty, man. Like he keeps that thing
Yeah.
together with like duct
I
tape
mean,
and bit.
he
Like
does.
I mean,
He
he's
does.
like he's
I know.
OG. Like he's getting
But
that stuff running.
like a
Star
rock
Trek has
rolling
like
out. It's
predicted a
falling
lot of
apart.
our technology, or maybe it's influenced a lot of our technology, right? Like all the Apple
What not
Watches
to
or the
do.
whatever, like projection and smartphones and
Yeah, my dad said that the
screen
other day.
time or
Right.
Zoom or whatever. I
Yeah,
feel like
there's the theory that our technology really sped up at some point. They're saying after around the time of Roswell that we developed stuff like
that's
super
interesting.
and semiconductors, and we got all this stuff in like
Convenience.
microchips and all this. There is
Yeah.
that theory that it did happen. Other people will say that, well, no, our communications just got better. We have phones, we have internet, like we can talk to people quicker.
Dan?
But I'm just saying both sides.
Dan,
Yeah.
do you think that we went to the moon? I just need you to answer
Oh
that
my
for me.
gosh.
Didn't we go to
Did
the
we?
moon
Multiple
No.
times.
Did we go to
Multiple
the moon? Did we actually go?
I think
multiple
Do
times.
Canadians?
How tough could that be? That's
Do
like going to
Canadians?
Louisiana.
Do Canadians have that thought? Do they
He's
think
not
like
Canadian.
I mean,
I know, but I'm
But I
just
work with
saying,
him, yeah.
like that he knows. I don't know any personally. Know any?
I don't
Canadians.
either.
I mean,
So I'm just
Canadians are
asking.
just like you and me.
No, I know, but they don't have that like national.
They're not aliens.
They're like you and me,
Lion.
but they don't have all the
Hilarious.
flavor of Mountain Dews that we have here.
Right. Well, what my
Big
question?
red.
My question being that they don't have that like that national pride of like we went to the moon first. So like, do they believe we did or no?
I mean, I guess it depends on the concept of being like, was it a U.S. thing or a thing for? It's one giant step for man, not one giant step for U.S. But they have that.
Yeah, but didn't they put
they
a
have the
U.S.
attachment?
flag on the moon? So I mean, that's kind of divisive. I don't know. I'm just saying.
So yeah, so the moon belongs
Is
to
it?
us. So we own
We
the moon.
own it.
We
Hell
own the
yeah.
moon.
So
Didn't X go to the
Yeah,
moon
that's
today?
aliens. What are you talking about?
today.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
thought I saw
I
X
think
going to the
Elon's
moon
on the
today.
moon right now.
But that's an interesting point. Like, do they have a certain attachment to the idea that we were first to the moon and then things? But it's like I think Canadians have. Oh no, actually, no, they weren't on the Apollo missions. I don't think. So, I mean, I believe personally. Have we been to the moon? Yes. Like, there's
Okay,
multiple. We
you
have
believe
multiple
that.
times. There are multiple moon missions that went
Okay.
there. There are mirrors. There are literally mirrors on the moon that we put there to measure the distance.
I have
between
no
shoot
buy-in
lasers
to
at
this.
them.
I just heard
No.
people discount it all the time.
I mean,
we never
I've
win.
heard that. But there's conspiracy theories about everything. There's a conspiracy theory how long it takes you to get to work. I mean, there's
You know, I tend to side
Brilliant.
with the conspiracy theory because I like an underdog.
Yeah, yeah. If there's just a tidbit of plausibility to it, I'm open to it.
I'm
not
all
saying I
I'm all
believe it,
in for the
but I
conspiracy.
open.
theory.
Well,
open
I'm
to
always happy to
hearing it.
hear them. Like
I just
yeah,
like
out
the
there,
word
like,
conspiracy.
Yeah.
I just like
Yeah,
to
it is
piss
a
people
fun
off.
word.
Like the Earth is flat, by the way. No, I'm just
Oh, my cousin's married to a flat earther, and he
Ooh.
will not come on. I'm so pissed
Oh.
off. He is all about it, but he won't.
Has he
come
watched?
on.
Has he watched
No,
that
we
Behind the
want
Curve
the married-
documentary?
He
'Cause
won't
that's
we
really
talk
want-
to
good.
me. I don't know.
You should- you
He's
should watch that
ignoring
with
my
him.
text. I'm pissed
we
off.
want the Wi-Fi.
Freaking Dan from Alien Theorist comes on, and
Doesn't
Albert
even know you.
Almont won't.
Hey, and
Mhm.
I just want to, I don't know if you've recognized the theme of this show, Dan, but anytime I ask a question, Jasmine changes the
That's
question to
such a
something
whore
else.
mouth.
So I just want to make sure that that's clear.
We
That's
have a-
okay. I just keeping me
I-
on my toes, right?
we have a-
Okay, good.
Oh yeah,
Good.
oh yeah. He
And
used to be my
and
boss. It's all about
anytime-
keeping you on your toes.
anytime I say something, it's to this group, it's just an exercise in floxinacin nihilipilification
Right.
with their
Keep
response.
it. It's just like herding cats. You're just kind of like you gotta keep them on track. there.
Zilla-
Everybody, yeah.
What was it again?
But we're doing
Floxinacin
great.
nihilipilification.
But we're doing
I
great.
love that you use that in casual conversation now. Thank you.
That was our goal for
Yeah.
this week, so I had
If
to do
you're
it.
gonna learn the word, you might as well use it. So
I didn't learn the word and I'm not using it.
I'm
All
just,
right.
I was unable to pull that word off.
We're
all
changing
week,
Okay.
the
so.
no to that word.
All right. What's our next topic, Greg, that I can change up?
What's the next question, Jazz? Can
So
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Modify.
this is true though.
No,
Okay,
no, that's
so-
not the question. Let me tell you.
So now we talked about a little bit about pop culture. I do have a pop culture Jeopardy. Now, are you guys ready to play pop culture Jeopardy? We
I
have
think so.
about 30 minutes left on our schedule, but
Sure.
we can get into something else as we go. But if you guys are ready, we can.
I
we can
think
move
I'm
on to
ready.
that. Okay. All right. So you have to wave your hand or say
yeah,
something.
so I had to raise my hand. Do we have
Wah.
No, you have to buzz in.
Buzz. Yeah. just
Yeah,
a
buzz in. Okay.
Buzz Lightyear, who's also a space explorer.
Space Ranger?
Okay. So these are all shows of
It's
some
Space
sort. So
Ranger.
TV, movie, sitcom. What
Okay.
wouldn't be sitcom necessarily? It could be sitcom. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So it's alien shows for 200. By the way, I have your. Let me get your. So we have Dan, Jaylin, Demand.
I think I should change my name permanently. I like it. Jaylene.
I like it
Yeah, I
too.
like
It took,
it.
it
Kinda
took
like
me 37
Julian,
minutes to figure it
kinda
out, but I
like-
like it.
It does fit you well, Jillian.
Mm.
I'm not feeling.
I've
the
gotten
whole-
used
the
to
whole
calling you
Rockies
Jazzy
thing.
after the last show, though. I really like that.
I think I'm gonna just
Jazzy's
change my name every show.
Easy to
That's
text.
good.
I like
Okay.
that. I
That's
like
good.
that. I like that.
So alien shows for 200. All right, here we go.
Okay.
This sitcom features a sarcastic alien who becomes part of the Tanner family. Yeah, Darren. Alf, that's right. And what does
Alright.
Alf stand for? What's Alf stand for?
Alien life.
See, this is where the generational thing comes in because Tanner thinking I'm thinking Full House and I'm
Yeah,
like,
I did too.
I was
Yeah.
thinking
Yeah.
Full
I
House
think
though,
Alien Life more.
but
Yeah.
Aliens
Man, I
Elf was
watched
a
Alf.
stupid show.
And the daughter was
Very
hot.
good show.
There was a girl in Corsicana.
Who is the
named
alien
Dana
on Full
Tanner.
House fan?
that
Who's the
looked
one?
just
It's
like
Bob
her that I
Saget,
went
isn't
out with.
it?
Yeah.
The girl looked like Dana Tanner from Corsicana, and I went out.
No,
with
it's probably that
Big
uncle.
fan,
The
big
one,
fan.
not Jesse. What's the
that's-
other, the ugly one?
Oh,
The
it's
ugly
Uncle Dave?
one? What are you
No.
talking about?
The
Dave?
blonde guy.
Yeah, it's not Uncle
I'm
Dave.
talking about the
was it?
dog.
Nobody remembers him.
Oh, from Full
name-
House,
Full House. Yeah, it was the other uncle.
the
not
one that
Jesse,
was
but the
a
other one.
comedian that wasn't
Dave
funny.
Coulier. It's played by
Yeah.
Dave Coulier. I know his name, but I don't remember his name.
Good.
You
Not
probably
the
had
hot
him on the
uncle.
show. You don't insult him.
All right, next question. Next
Okay.
question.
It's-
Go ahead.
and so Darren with 200, and that's the second time you've mentioned the girl that owns taco shop in Corsicana tonight. So
No, Dana Tanner. It's not
different one.
the
Okay.
same person. Yeah.
Okay, alien shows for 400.
Random. That was random. Okay.
A group of aliens disguise themselves as a human family.
Buzz. I said it first. Third Rock from the Sun.
She's
That's
right.
right.
She beat me. That's a good
Another
question.
classic.
Funny,
Yep.
funny.
Another class.
I love that they sit on the
400.
roof and discuss their
Joseph
day.
Gordon
That's my
Levitt.
favorite part.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the question
John
was.
French, David Lithgow. and then,
Yes,
like,
David
No,
Lithgow.
it's great.
Mhm.
Yeah.
or John Lithgow.
Alien-
was-
John Lithgow.
You know what? I
Go
just
ahead.
repeated it too. That is
ahead,
a
sorry.
great show. Oh, do I get to choose something?
No, I was just you were speaking and I kind of interrupted.
She's
you.
gonna
Go ahead.
change what game we're playing.
Yeah, we're not playing Jeopardy anymore. We're
And
actually
Wheel
playing
of- Wheel of
Family
Fortune
Feud.
now.
Oh, is it Jeopardy? I didn't say it right then.
Can I
I'm
buy?
like-
Oh, that's right.
buy a
Yeah, you're
vowel?
Oh yeah, you didn't put it in the form of a question.
I
supposed- yeah, you got to
I
put in
did.
form of question. Yeah.
I've been
Shit.
drinking. Sorry.
Alien shows for 600.
I don't know. anymore.
Two FBI agents investigate
And
paranormal.
Buzz,
events.
Buzz.
And
Dan,
guys-
Dan got
Dan
in.
got it. Dan got
X
it.
Files.
X Files. That's correct. What
Oh, I'd
is
have gotten it
X
wrong.
Files?
What is
Just say
X-Files?
Men in Black.
There was a really messed up episode of X Files that like
Lots of-
terrified me as a kid. I feel like there was like some weird family and there was like a baby.
Oh, that's the
Do
one.
you
I
know
was
what I'm
thinking about.
talking
I know
about?
exactly. That's the
And it
exact
was
one I was
like-
thinking about.
It
and I
was like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but like
Yeah,
way
yeah.
worse.
And they did
but,
it in
like,
black and white. It
alien.
was like they did that whole episode in black and white. Like, it
I
was
don't
really
think I
weird.
slept
Yeah.
for 4 days.
That
like
was a
I
really
was
creepy one. The
probably,
one that
like,
always got me
6
was
years
the
old.
one with the creatures that were like had like chameleon camouflage powers, like in Florida, like whatever.
Oh my
was
god, I don't know. I don't think I remember that one.
That one, I think it was season 1 or
That's
2.
terrifying.
But that one was super
would just,
creepy
like,
because just the
catch it.
makeup, like the makeup they did, because they had these eyes that would just like
Yeah.
they'd like open up like where you wouldn't think they were, and you just like,
Yeah. Ugh. Like the sideways or something. Hey, Dan, did
Yeah,
you
it's
ever
so
watch
creepy.
Are You Afraid of the Dark? Are you that?
I remember
Age?
that show. Yeah,
Hell
I didn't
yeah.
have
Okay.
cable TV when it was out, but
It's
like,
really
I
nice to
knew
have
about it.
another young millennial on the show.
Yeah, and Jasmine's the one like I don't
Really
I don't
nice.
want guests. So now you're all happy because there's a guest, like a for real guest.
Mm.
Oh,
Well,
and let me say about
A real
the
guest.
show you just got right, whatever it was.
X-Files.
I never watched that show. I like Northern
Neither did
Exposure.
I.
It came on
Sure.
at the same time.
Yeah,
My wife's roommate at the time, when she said she was going to watch X Files, she was always going to run around with guys and sleep around. So that's where my mind goes to Kathy
Wait,
sleeping
wait,
around.
Uncle
with
X
people.
Files.
Kathy was going to sleep around.
Yes.
Wait,
Oh.
Terrible.
Wait, your wife?
Oh,
No,
no, no,
Really?
Kathy. Kathy.
Wait,
So I-
Kathy
Yeah, I
that
don't
was
wanna
on
say
the
her
show
last
one
name.
time.
No, different Kathy, different Kathy.
no, it's
And
real
I,
life
I had a
Ellen.
crush
How
on
dare
Kathy.
you? Because
and I wanted to
Kathy
go
is an
out-
angel and a saint.
I wanted to go out with Kathy, and here I find
No.
out she's running around.
So
with
did
guys.
everybody
You
else.
should have just brought up.
No.
You should have brought
Yeah.
up X Files. Like
The
I mean,
best
like-
day Kathy
Greg,
had
you're
was
the
she
only
dressed
one
like a
who
black cat
didn't
one
go out
time
with
for-
her.
I know, but she was a hottie though.
She was a hottie, but she was a. Anyway, hopefully she doesn't watch.
Hey,
Hey,
Kathy.
shout out to
She
Kathy.
did. She doesn't anymore.
Yeah.
She
she's-
might. I said
I
she
was
was a
never a
hottie.
fan.
No, she just gave us 5
Minus-
stars.
She
She's
was
gonna
rude
tell
to
us.
me when I was young. I'm out. She was a cockblock.
Alien
Okay,
shows for 800. Go ahead, Rocky.
I was gonna say we could get her 800 dates just for mentioning her name on the show.
Yeah, 110% return on investment here.
110%.
Okay,
Yeah,
go
we
ahead,
had an
Greg.
author on, and we had like 800 and something hits, and I said, I think 850 books were sold, and I asked, he works with me, I said, didn't you sell 850 books from our show? He's like, no.
No, fact check. It was none.
So yeah,
Okay.
like if you were selling a book, you would sell
You would-
that many more than that watch. Anyway, I got
Okay.
it.
Alien shows for 800. So right now it's Dan 600, Jasmine 400, Demand 200. All right,
Okay.
Sorry,
Oh,
Jalen.
too. Okay.
Jalen. Okay, Alien shows for 800. This series follows the Robinson family as they navigate the dangers
Oh,
of space.
Roy
That's
got
me.
it.
Lost in Space.
Yes.
Lost in space.
And the
yeah.
movie, the girl is hot.
Danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
Warning.
Yeah.
Warning.
Damn robot.
Warning.
Who's the girl
Robbie
in
the
the
robot.
movie? The girl in the movie's hot.
I can't remember the one with Matt LeBlanc or whatever. And
It's a
Matt
movie. It
LeBlanc.
was a series.
Woo.
back
oh,
in
there
the
was
day.
this. Oh, you're talking
There
about no.
was
There is
two.
the there was the one on Netflix. There's a Netflix.
I like that.
series,
I
and then
like that
there's-
series.
There
Did
was
you
the
guys not
one
like
with.
it?
There was the movie too. There was
Lost
like
in
No,
Space.
back in the day,
Oh, I
like
didn't know there was
way
a
back
movie.
when we were
Yeah.
kids, there was a series.
Oh.
What was the
Yeah,
Ant
there's a
nine?
series. There's an
What,
old
1999 from?
Yeah,
what
yeah, that's
show?
what I'm talking. But there was a movie like in the
Dar-
90s. The girl.
Mhm.
Darren.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
what
one
was-
cool.
What was the spaceship you got instead of the Millennium Falcon on Christmas and made you cry?
Oh, the-
Okay,
the-
I wanted the
school bus.
Millennial Magnum, and I got the Space
Magnum?
1999 ant-looking ladder truck.
What was
And-
that from? It was from what?
Space
1999.
1999.
Okay.
It was a series.
Oh yeah.
And it was like Moon. It's like Moonraker, but it was called Space 1999.
Was
And they would go to the
was
moon.
Firefly an alien thing? I know people.
Yes,
It didn't-
Firefly was a show.
It was in space, but there weren't aliens.
How is
yeah,
that
they,
possible?
yeah, they were like
Mm,
They weren't.
military
They
guys.
they lived in. It was space, but there were no aliens. It was
okay.
And what was the name of that ship that you got, dear?
I don't know the name of the ship, but the show was
Oh.
Space 1999, and it looked like an ant mixed with a fire ladder truck, is what it looked like. And I was extremely disappointed.
It wasn't the Millennium Falcon.
It-
Yeah. it looked like
Doesn't
Very
that
good.
look like a ladder
Yeah.
truck mixed with an ant? Am I
Yeah.
wrong?
It's like a
It's-
space bus.
It's
Yeah.
disappointing. and I don't know why
I
you
mean,
would.
we were
I've
poor.
never watched it.
I was
I know
lucky to
of
have
it, so
it.
I've never watched it. No.
Space. Oh, don't bother. It's terrible.
I
No,
probably won't.
you don't.
Terrible.
All right,
but-
Greg.
okay,
What's
we
our
were poor.
1000% question?
Yeah, this is the last one for
How
Jeopardy.
many
It's
categories do we
Alien.
have? Jesus.
No, this is it. Alien shows
Oh,
for
okay.
1,000.
This is the winner right here.
Yeah,
go.
and this
Chicken
should have been the
dinner.
200, but
Oh, good. I might have a
It is what
chance.
it is.
a young boy befriends.
Eh,
Go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah.
Go ahead, Roy.
E.T.
Oh,
That's not a
damn
show.
it!
Well, he
That's
said
not a
movie
show?
there, so he's
I said
No,
show,
hey,
movie,
fair.
sitcom, anything.
You know
Greg-
what? I
Greg
held
does
off
not
because
care
I
about
thought it was a
rules.
show, but
Frickin'
I
Rocky
thought
knocked us
ET.
all out.
You know
Frickin'
what?
Rocky
No,
knocked us out.
redo. Let's go. Whole
Greg
Oh.
does
game.
not
No,
care
that's
about
fair.
rules.
No, Roy was
Hey.
plugged in.
I should
I
have
don't-
known after the Friends Seattle fiasco, but whatever. It's fine.
You win every. You know she also wins every game,
It's
Dan,
the
and she
first
gets
time
upset when
she's
she doesn't
lost.
win.
It
No, it's
was on
second
a
time.
technicality.
Beat him before on something.
Second time.
Yeah,
All
prove
right,
it.
so-
robbed.
Never lost.
Grabbed.
yeah. So yeah, you guys did good though. Roy, winner at 1,800. Demand 200. Jalian. 400.
You know what's funny is I bet there's somebody named Jalian.
Oh,
Yeah, there's
100%.
probably something
I
named
bet in
Jalian.
Memphis there is.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. and
I
then
guess
Dan with
really
600. So that's good.
can.
You guys did good.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate
Yes.
that.
You taking
Is that our last
screenshots?
segment? Are we doing
No.
a word game?
We
Alien?
do have an
based?
alien word game.
Oh, okay.
Dan
guys-
is like, oh
Dan's
my
gonna
god,
kick
this is
our
the
ass
worst
at
show.
this. Oh
I
my
mean, the
God.
alcohol's really.
I'm having a good
kicking
time. I don't
in.
know. I'm having a good time.
Can we cut
good,
Two Girls
Dan, good.
Cup situation?
No,
Dan-
stop it.
Darren,
No,
he's got
then-
a
then
Dos
I'll- then I'll
Equis. He's
hang
got
up.
a Dos
I
Equis.
just feel
Okay,
like
he
I
needs
shouldn't
another
have
one.
said
He
that.
needs like 6
You
of
need
them.
to go run and grab another beer, Dan.
Does everyone need a break for
We can take a
more
beer break. You guys,
alcohol, or-
let's
okay,
yeah.
I already-
Anybody want to take a beer break or?
I already did
I'm
a
good.
minute ago.
but
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
good.
we saw you
I
take
gotta
off.
pee,
Okay.
but
yeah,
I'll hold it.
yeah, he just leaves in the middle.
So we do have
Go
a
ahead.
word game, and Dan, typically, since we're a generational podcast, we do word games that of new words that were added to the dictionary in
Mhm.
recent past, in the
Oh, okay.
2024, 2020 now
And
5
skibbity
timeframe.
slang.
Yeah.
Because
And
it's
yes,
a
slang and
generational show.
yeah,
Call it brain rot.
new urban dictionary
Stupid
type stuff.
words.
Yeah, stupid words.
I don't
And
know.
Jasmine
I
always-
use Skibbity on a regular basis.
Really?
Wow.
Pretty good. So Jasmine actually used it in the last show, which I thought was very funny. But
Thank you.
Jasmine always wins because she's up on this stuff.
She's
She's up.
the smartest. I don't
We
know.
suck.
It's
She is
weird.
smart. She is smart. So
The
anyway,
pretty one. So
She's
tonight,
well, you are.
we-
The
You
rest of
are.
us are like Zell.
yeah.
I'm kidding. I love Zell.
He's so
I'm
mean.
kidding. I'm kidding.
By the way, I have enjoyed over the last few days. since
Rocky's
we
the
started-
money.
Yeah.
Demands
Since
the
we started
pretty
talking
face.
about your show, I've listened to about 5 episodes. And
Oh, that's good.
did you guys do one where you were that I listened to maybe a long time ago where you were doing some kind of Western Colorado out on a, or did I get it mixed up with something else you were talking
That was the
about?
other alien
Man,
podcast you
don't be
listened
trying
to.
to nose in. I've been listening to this guy since.
No, no, you
damn
said-
restaurant
I liked
in
them
Colorado.
before
No,
they
no,
were
you-
cool.
You sent
Yeah.
it to me. You sent it to me. But anyway,
Mhm.
no, I have enjoyed listening to your.
I think I hit like in the.
Dan, I do have some questions
50
about just
episode
like you
range.
said you did like a fan meetup. Is
Mhm.
that super weird? Like when you meet people who like love you and you're like, I don't know who you are.
Yeah, that's kind of what this is, honestly. So
Yeah, we're all just fans of you.
When we were in Vegas, we had every time we've done fan meetups, it's always been a blast. Like we always had like a
Yeah.
super lot of fun. We've had kind of fan meetups. Like we went to Alien Con one year. Actually we went twice, but the first year we went to Pasadena, and then the second year we went to the one in LA, and we did a couple fan meetups, and they're fun. And is it strange? It's kind of it's not like it's kind of weird, but not like in a bad way. It's just kind of like
yeah.
you're just kind of like people are like, oh, they'll mention something on. It's
And you
always kind of
forgot
like,
you said like,
well, like yeah, they'll catch you off step when they'll say something like
Yeah.
they listened to a podcast that I did 5 years ago, and they'll say, oh, I was just listening to this, and you remember when you said this? I'm like, I don't remember that because I was
Yeah.
5 years
Like,
ago.
like I did tonight, talking about you going to Area.
yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
and was
remember
like,
from a week ago.
I would have a really hard time with that because I'll say 2 different things 2 different days and they'll totally
Oh, yeah,
contradict each
yeah.
other.
And
Oh, yeah.
I'm cursed with a pretty good memory, so like I'll usually be like, oh yeah, I remember that. Like,
that's
yeah,
good.
thanks.
That's good.
No, I've got a question. Do you guys score at those things? That's my big
Oh
question.
yeah.
Oh,
If we get to
Oh
a
my
level, I
God.
want to know what I'm
Like
looking at.
he's like, I want to know if I have prospects.
If he still has a chance in life.
The last you'd have
He
to ask one
can't
of the
say
other guys
that
because I've always been
honestly.
like hammered by the end of the
It's
night.
all
Like
good.
I'm like
That's
I
the
can't if
best
it did, I
way.
can't remember it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Perfect. Thank you for that answer. Perfect
Yeah.
answer.
Perfect.
Yeah, and yeah.
We really
So-
messed up not having a better theme because I don't
When
think
we
there's a
when we were in
generation
Vegas, like we
con.
drank a whole place out. Like we stopped at this one bar on the strip, like some random bar, like and we just like they were out of alcohol. Like they were just like it was like 5 p.m.
in
too.
Vegas. Wow.
Yeah.
No, I remember.
We're like
that.
we're out
I
of beer.
listened to
Like
that.
we're like, well, I guess we got.
I
go.
think we
ran out of
have
beer
some
on you
sort of
guys. I
meetup.
remember.
Yeah.
I think
And
we
you're
have
not
some
even from
sort of meetup
Louisiana.
plan.
Like
yeah.
Louisiana people really know how to drink. You guys aren't even. Well, you may be from there. I don't know, but that sounds like a Louisiana thing. Like I just moved from Louisiana, and we'll have our Mardi Gras ball planned and all that. The freaking casino will run out of alcohol
This is weird.
from our crew.
Mm-mm.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
That's-
you
you
guys
should be
crew has a
proud.
big party though. It's awesome.
I do have a question. Where are you from?
Me? I'm from Virginia.
He's like, I'm actually an alien.
That's
That's the
not
I'm from out of
twist.
state.
not around these.
Yeah.
parts.
You're
Venus.
right down the road from North
Jasper.
Carolina there.
Yeah.
right up the road.
Oh,
Right.
you-
Yeah, I
oh,
lived
you
in
said
Virginia for a bit.
Okay.
I lived in Richmond.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm mostly Northern Virginia, so like DC area and stuff like that. I'm close
Okay.
to where the action is.
Oh,
don't think
yeah, I
I've
lived
ever
in
been.
Alexandria too for a bit. Old town.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not hard.
I'm in
Um,
Raleigh, North Carolina. Okay,
All right.
G-Force.
Yeehaw.
G-force.
I'm only calling you G-Force from now on.
Okay, I
G-String
love
is your next.
Well, that's my stage name. I don't want you to use that. Can you please not use that on your show?
Yeah, you can cut that one.
That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
other show.
Nothing gets cut.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, I do the editing, Dan.
We
and
have
they're
a
always
very
criti-
lazy
They're always
editor.
criticizing me because I don't edit anything, which I think.
Somebody
is
talks
the
about
best
their
way.
big nipples, their big dark nipples, and she's like, "Whatever you do, be sure to cut that." And boom, it's out.
And then I make it as short.
When
which
I
makes
said
even
it,
worse.
wait a second. When I said it, I was like, this is going to be a hilarious joke. Nobody laughed. And as it was coming out of my mouth, I was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to prove that that's not true.
Well, there's one way, but
Well, there is, but I don't think my husband would approve of that.
Yeah, I
So
don't
we're
think
going to
he would
just
approve of that.
continue on.
I sat
don't
next
care
to
if you
you in a
think I have
boardroom.
big-
I got a glimpse of a little bit, but we're not going to talk about.
Whoa. And they were
you're that
glorious.
guy, Dan. Are
And
you
They
that
were
guy?
glorious.
Glorious.
They were
It,
glorious.
it was like Noah being born. It glowed.
Oh my,
Uh,
oh my gosh. Okay.
I
All
didn't
right.
know anything about fashion tape at the time, but I've been
She
educated.
didn't know about fashion tape. I was about to say if she had
Yeah.
only had fashion tape, that would have never. happened.
Okay,
At
this
least
is
she
going
doesn't
off the
say
rails
balls
really
deep.
fast.
Yeah. She did use the term
Oh my god, poor Dan.
hanging
Okay.
brain last
We're-
week.
we're
which
losing
surprised
Dan.
me.
We're losing Dan in a hurry.
Okay, here we go.
All right, here we
Here we
go.
go.
Jesus.
Okay, the first word is Dan. You have to go last because
Okay.
Oh,
we
Dan
don't want to
goes
be
last.
influenced by you. Okay,
Sure,
and then
sure.
Jasmine, you'll go second to last since you're the smartest.
Yeah,
of
that's
the rest
fine.
of
At
us.
least I'm not last.
I'm the dumbest, so I'll go first.
Yeah, you and me and
Thought I
Rocky
was.
will go first. Yeah, we're all pretty dumb. Okay, exoplanet. Now I'll go first on exoplanet. So exoplanet, I'm going to say that's
Hmm.
exoplanet, so without oxygen. So I'm going to say that's a planet that has no oxygen. That's
Okay.
what I'm going.
Okay.
Okay, I'll go
Darren?
next. I've heard of this term, and I don't know exactly, but I think an exoplanet is basically like a moon next to a planet, but it's not. I don't know what classifies a fucking moon or not, but it's more than a moon, so it's an exoplanet next to this random ass planet. That's what I think.
Okay.
I think
Okay,
I'm going
Rocky.
similar, and I'm identifying it like exoskeleton. So it's like a planet within a planet, or a planet of a
Mm.
planet.
Ooh, I like that.
Okay.
Okay.
all right.
I'm
Section
gonna
planet.
go with it's like when the planet gets the axe like Pluto did, because when we were kids, Pluto was a planet.
Plato was the
Well,
shit.
Suddenly it stops with the one, what is it? The one before it. What's the one before it? The big
My
Uranus.
good mother.
Uranus.
Yeah. Mhm.
Hmm,
Yeah.
nobody knows.
No, I think Uranus is past Pluto, but I don't know.
Anyways, there's one.
not-
And then Pluto, exo, exit, it got axed. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I like that. So it's like
Oh, no
beyond our
longer.
planets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I like that. I like
exoplanet. Nice try.
All right. And Dan, what you got?
I'm sorry. Am I supposed to the definition or like the
Whatever
Yeah,
definition.
yeah.
Yeah. If you
Oh,
know
is
the
it
definition, or
ex-
make up a definition.
Yeah, is it? I'm pretty sure. I think
He knows.
exoplanet.
Don't
is
be
a
don't be
planet-
modest. You know. Just tell us.
My guess will be that
You
exoplanet
idiot.
is a
It
planet
is.
outside of our solar system. Like
I like
That is
that
exactly correct. It's a
Okay.
planet outside of our solar system. Dan gets 1 point.
Good job, Dan.
All right.
Oh,
The
God.
next one is astrobiology,
Mhm.
and I'm going to say that is the study of life outside of.
ass.
Yeah, no, the study of life in the
The
in the
study of ass.
outside of the world.
I'm
outside
an
of our world.
astrobiologist.
I have a PhD.
I have a.
I wrote numerous academic papers.
God, that's
on
hilarious.
ass.
My dissertation was on ass.
PhD
So
in the ass.
My
Okay.
hope.
Rocky, what you
hope.
got for astrobiology?
Plenty of peer-reviewed papers would attest to that.
Yeah,
Can you
peer
repeat
reviewed
Can you repeat the word? The study of
astrobiology.
astrobiology.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say the study of asteroids.
Okay.
Mm,
all right.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Is it-
No,
Or-
I think
Darren.
it's my turn.
Darren.
I was going to say that. So since Roy took that, I will take
Join me.
study. No, I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna say it's the study of space in general.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty. I ought to win that damn.
Oh,
one.
no matter what.
Yeah,
if
if
it
you
takes-
go vague
yeah,
enough.
Yeah, I'm winning. Unless it's an actual ass.
Mhm.
Your ass is being studied like
Hmm.
a proctologist. I'm winning that one.
Yeah, also known as proctology. Okay, I think it's
I think I said that.
the study of life or micro organisms or something in space,
Okay.
the
which is
study of
maybe
space.
somebody else.
That's what
said
I
that,
said.
but-
I said
Yeah,
that.
that's
Well,
yeah.
I
You know
said
what? I said it better.
Yeah,
You
do
said
we all
it
have to
better.
have different answers, or is like
Yeah,
You
no,
don't
you
have
can
to.
no, you can have whatever answer you think it is. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I just like to change it up.
Biology is like life, and astro sounds
Mhm.
asteroidal.
Right.
Yeah.
I will agree with G-Force and Jalen. I'll
Okay.
hop on that. I'll hop on that space bus.
And we all get 3
Yeah.
points. We all get a point, and Darren gets a half
Yeah.
a point.
It's like
What?
the magic school bus.
No, I get 3 points.
You get half a
No, you
point.
get a
I
half a
said
point. Yeah, half a
everything.
point.
No, I don't get a half point. That's
Now,
Oh, I get.
I
I get
think
any
Miss-
points.
Miss Frizzle's an
No,
alien,
no
right?
points for you. Mhm.
She always had like a space dress on. I feel like she did. Okay,
who?
Miss
Miss
Frizzle.
Frizzle.
You get
Magic
points for
school bus?
creativity. You get a quarter of a point for creativity.
Oh, okay.
Who did Rocky? Because of the
Rocky,
ass
yeah.
thing.
Mhm. Okay. Now this one is
You know how to
a
get
term,
to Greg every time.
Yeah, it's a term we've had before, but UAP.
Okay.
Oh
know.
shoot! Oh, I was supposed to remember this.
Who goes?
I don't.
And
I
we've
don't.
done
I
Darren.
this
know what
one.
it, I know
Well,
it's the new
Darren
name.
knows it.
I know
Yeah,
it's
I
the
need
new
to go
name
later.
for UFO, but I
Unidentified. Hmm.
yeah. Let's see.
I
Unidentified.
don't remember.
I think it's
Aquatic.
unidentified.
Private
UAP.
anatomy.
Yeah, that's probably it. That's probably the way.
Unidentified. Something phenomenon. It's unidentified.
Aerial
Unidentified-
phenomenon. How about that?
Yeah,
Unidentified
that's what I
aerial phenomenon. I'll go with that.
Unearthly, astronomically sized panoose.
Oh my
I thought it was
god.
UPA.
Oh, I thought it was UAP.
UAP, Roy. UAP.
See, I got dyslexic.
Yeah, I got that too.
Did you go with
Smart.
average, unidentified average panoose?
No,
Okay,
I
that's a
didn't
good
say.
one,
That's
though.
a new
That's a
one.
good
So
one.
if you want to go
Yeah,
with
that's a
that,
good one.
I
Yeah.
should have taken that one.
Yeah.
All right, Dan. What do you got?
Unidentifiably average panoose.
Okay, I got it.
That's good. In a
Dan,
lineup-
I'm so over this.
in a lineup, you would maybe say like that's
Can you
a,
identify?
that's a UAP.
It's like
I can't.
Porky's. Could you identify the panoose?
It's very average.
Like, it's like that one hangs too much to the left, and this one was had a little bit of a.
Not circumcised.
This,
I can
that one
spot
doesn't.
it a
That
mile
one doesn't
away.
curve
Is
as
it
much.
curved? Yeah, it's curved in a
It's
way.
not circumcised.
That one's
Is it-
You gotta
yeah.
get out. You gotta get out the protractor and be like,
Is that you,
Oh,
Darren?
yeah. Oh yeah, uncircumcised immediately is a dead giveaway. So go ahead, Dan, your turn.
Unidentified aerial phenomenon. I think.
Okay, yeah, you got
He
it.
knows.
And
That's it.
and-
Knows it.
I got it. Who else? Who?
I think I
No.
got it too.
Yeah, Darren
No.
got it, and
Me and Roy
Jalen got it. Roy,
did
Rocky.
not.
No, you guys said panoose or something.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Obviously wrong.
Biosignature.
Oh, I know
Okay,
what that is.
So I'm gonna say this is the this is like yeah. Jasmine. She always laughs when it takes
She
me so long to
froze.
think of something. But I always go first because I give people time and I take the longest.
And
So
he has
That
leave me
answers,
alone.
though.
Intrusive thoughts is all. I don't know. I have to go. I can't anymore. There's too much alcohol.
Stop it.
So biosignatures when like you pee on the ground and they can,
Yeah.
they find there's something that shows there's life there or what have you.
Mhm. That's
Or you
what-
let, yeah. So,
Go ahead, Roy.
so you
Okay.
saying like my dogs leave their biosignature
Yeah.
on every
Mhm.
tree and
Yeah.
fire
Yeah.
hydrant, and
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
I was
And
thinking
it's not
along
just
those
pee, but
lines.
it's anything that it
anything
signifies
that
life.
leaves its
Yeah.
biological.
Okay.
shit. That's
Sure,
where
yeah.
I was thinking. So I'm doubling up on or
Okay.
doubling down on G-force.
No,
Okay.
I'm saying it's bigger than that. It's my footprint on the planet.
Mm,
you know,
yeah.
I'm using too many paper towels.
Oh.
flushing too many times.
Driving a
Biosignature.
diesel.
Why are
I'm
you flushing
leaving-
so much,
I-
Darren?
Well, there's a theory behind that.
I'm
There's a
driving
theory.
a diesel truck. I'm
You need to
leaving
eat
too
cleaner.
big of a biosignature. That's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
That's your.
So
You should really only have to flush one time. I'm just
no,
saying.
no. You need to flush
no.
often.
Not
Flush
me.
often.
It's,
It's-
you
it's
need
called-
a
Have you
courtesy
heard of
flush.
family
It's
flush?
called courtesy flush.
Oh.
No,
And
here's the
you
thing.
want to do it so
I go
because your shit
once in
don't
the
stink.
morning, and there's a lot of so look, I'm flushing twice in the morning, and I'm never going the rest of the day. So really, I am saving water.
Hmm.
I flush about 5 times per event.
That's ridiculous.
No, I'm not.
That's absurd.
But I'm moving everything
I
out in
think
the
you
morning,
just like the
and then I'm
tickle
flying.
that you get when you.
Have y'all covered this on your show, Dan?
Yeah,
Which we've
The
had,
bio.
we've had a couple of incidents. So that we have
A couple of
Gators
blowouts.
other
What's
ones.
an alien BM like? I guess you've probably talked about that
the
extensively.
emo-
Yeah, I don't
emoji.
know. That's a good question.
It's like the
I think a biosignature. Nope, I can't. I think it's what George, whatever your name is, Greg said.
George.
George.
It looks like George on the thing, so I'm
Yeah.
just reading.
All right, Dan, what is it?
I think it's some of what you guys said. I think that's something that shows that there is biological life, like some sort of indicator of biological life on a planet. Like it could be chemical
Oh,
signatures
Very
or
heady.
something like that.
Wow.
I think
A
Like-
chemical
like
or physical
Mars or
indicator
something.
that suggests the presence of life used in the search for extraterrestrial organisms.
I think Dan's the only one that got that point.
Yeah, he's the only one that got it. We got to
Dan's the only one who's gotten one right so far.
Dan got all of them right.
1.5. Yeah, he has. He's
Dan,
4 for
are
4.
Those
you
are all in my
looking at
wheelhouse,
joining-
but
He
yeah.
has
are
a
you looking-
PhD in
Yeah.
As-
Dan, are you looking
Astrology
for
or
another
whatever.
home? to
My
do your
honorary
podcast?
PhD.
Because we could
Oh,
use-
if you ever want to join us,
Yeah,
you can come back
steal him.
anytime.
He's
Hey,
like, I
Dan.
never want to see any of you ever
I
again.
know he's so over this.
So Dan, no, for real though, that link is a guest link, and
Oh,
we
yeah,
use the
just-
same show
just click
link
on
every
it
time. So if you ever want to
anytime
come
you
in
wanna
just
come.
during the show,
And
just jump
nobody's
in.
here.
Pop in. Yeah.
We meet
might not
at
be
the same
there.
time every
Okay.
week.
But
All right.
Leave a
So
note.
join in.
he's
leave,
like,
leave
yeah,
a bio signature when
Yeah.
you come.
Yeah.
leave your
yeah.
bio signature.
If you ever need an expert in astrobiology, yeah.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
All right, last one. This one is called, it's a Dyson sphere. And I'll go first, and I'll take a long time because Jasmine loves that. But a Dyson is like a vacuum cleaner,
Take your time.
and I think that it's like a vacuum in space, a sphere in the vacuum of space. So sometimes there is stuff in the vacuum, and it's dust particles or whatever. So I think it's a sphere in the vacuum of space. I'm going with it.
Yeah, they definitely named it after the Dyson vacuum. Go ahead, Darren.
It's whirlwind technology. Like that's good stuff.
Mhm.
Dyson Fear.
Sphere.
Dyson
Sphere.
sphere.
It sounds like a dish at the German restaurant.
So
Yeah.
Greg
Dyson
just
The Dyson sphere.
yeah, right.
Special
bring that with
seasonal
some
beer.
iceberg.
Yeah.
So Greg just described basically what a black hole is, and I've
Yeah.
never heard of a black
Oh
hole.
no. The
Right.
space is a vacuum almost, and so it's a sphere in what. So you have
That's a black hole.
okay.
Holes
Well,
are
I
holes.
mean, I'm just
Regular
saying.
holes like a sphere. Like-
So
Anyway.
you're right. I mean, I'm not arguing with you, but
No.
I've never heard of a black hole described as a Dyson sphere. Dyson sphere. I like the Dyson vacuum thought. I like that.
Thanks, Darren. Demand.
You know what? You know what I'm going to say? This is the answer to what is a Dyson vacuum. That's what I'm going to say.
Mm.
That's
I
the
don't get that.
technical definition
Oh.
to the Dyson vacuum.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Rocky.
You or me? Okay. In an effort, it just in the effort of going somewhere completely off the charted ground. I'm gonna say it's when you chop up the onion in like circle-ish type shapes instead of cubes or Dyson.
Yeah.
Dyson.
Oh, he's
Dyson
dicing
sphere.
the onion.
I like it.
which
All right,
means
right.
I
I
have,
like it.
which
I like
means
that,
I
Rocky.
really have no idea what that.
I like that,
actually
Rocky.
means.
Okay, well done. That's creative. Okay, quarter point for Rocky.
Well, wait a second. We don't know that yet.
I
Oh,
know.
bullshit.
Just kidding.
It's just
a
for
joke.
creativity, for going
For
on off
the
chart.
creativity of it all.
Has nothing to do with space.
I am at a like total loss. I have no idea. Dyson
So was I.
sphere. I think it was
Come on.
named after
You got a
the
big
man
brain.
Jack Dyson.
Mhm.
And
Heard of that guy?
it's that phenomenon that you see in the sky.
That phenomenon.
That one with
Yeah,
the
that-
stars,
that-
Unidentified
one.
aerial phenomena.
with the stars and the
Spherical one.
The
and
space.
the space and the lights and the
The
spheres.
aurora
and-
borealis.
You know what?
I
She's
just-
going for a
You know what?
broad
I'm
answer.
too smart, and you guys are too dumb to
Planets.
understand it. So just
Going
understand that
for a broad
Dyson
answer.
sphere. I get it. You don't know it, but I do. Okay. Just
Okay. All right.
I like it.
All right. So
Seems fair.
enlighten
Good
us, Dan. Do you know what this is?
educate
Yeah.
us.
He's like, yeah.
So a Dyson sphere is a type of megastructure that would be constructed, it's theoretically constructed around a star, and probably in a central in the solar system, and it would be built there with the intended purpose to harness the energy of the entirety energy of a star.
Dude, this guy's legit,
Wait,
Darren.
what?
This guy's
Why?
legit.
What?
Let me read the definition.
Isn't
Hang
that
on.
what you meant, Chaz?
That's
Yeah,
what I
that's what I-
said.
yeah,
that's
that's
exactly
what
what
I-
I
Yeah.
Jasmine,
Exactly.
you got
Just
You get
exactly
that
what
point.
Jalen said.
It, it was
Alien,
exactly what
yeah.
I said.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
it
didn't
is.
think you guys could understand.
I
it,
just
so
put some
I-
more words in there.
And,
you know?
and
Yeah.
honestly,
Thank
I
you.
think that's what a Dyson vacuum is. I think
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
collecting
And-
the
and
energy.
Darren,
Yeah,
Darren,
essentially,
you do get a half a point for that, Darren,
Yeah.
because that was essentially
Hmm.
that, and a half point for Roy, which
Wow.
is his only point.
You
and a
got,
half
you're being
point
very
for me.
generous with
Onions.
points right now.
he is. He's drunk.
And a half.
I've
But-
heard George.
I don't-
I've heard George is very generous.
Okay.
I don't understand about
I'm
the
gonna- hang on.
Dyson sphere. I don't know what that's for.
Let me read the definition. Hang on.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
because he just said it, Dan just said it word for word,
Perfectly.
basically.
Adequately.
A hypothetical megastructure. He said hypothetical megastructure
He did.
built around a star. Exactly
Wow.
what he said.
He
To
made it.
capture its energy, often associated with
Hmm.
the advanced alien civilizations.
I
Dude,
think
you're right
I
on it,
think
man.
Dave's cheating.
Oh,
He's cheating to win
no.
the big prize.
He knows
Yeah,
this because he's
Get your
got
hands above the
ADD.
table.
And
I
will-
did say
listen.
theoretical. I said high.
No, he
theoretical
nailed it.
versus
Oh, hy-
hypothetical,
yeah,
which would-
yeah, yeah.
they're different.
Listen.
but yeah.
The theoretical. You
I
did say
didn't
theoretical, but
understand
yeah.
He's
the whole-
obviously cheating.
You can take
I
my points
didn't.
away.
Yeah, yeah,
So you
yeah.
get the
He
point.
doesn't have
doesn't
600 episodes on this one topic.
He,
But I'll say I didn't understand the whole alien of the whole thing. So
yeah, I didn't hear that.
Okay, so it was what?
So you're taking
the
his
game.
points away.
No, it was
no,
with a
I'm
score of
saying
5.
you can take my point because
Because he
I
must.
Okay.
I just thought
With a score of 5 to 2 to 2 to 0.5 to 3, Dan is the winner.
gosh,
Woo!
Dan, you really
Woo!
did it.
I
Okay.
knew it.
Been doing
Dan,
this. Do this.
the
for a
trick
while.
is the secret is you win nothing. So
No,
Oh,
we
that's
can
not
send
true.
you a Gin Lab T-shirt if you'd like.
oh,
we don't have
do
even
that.
worse than
Send Darren,
nothing.
Oh.
send Darren your address if you would like.
Or
If you
I
feel
want a
comfortable
t-shirt.
doing so,
or
Oh, I'll
we
send you
or
one
your
too.
PO box.
Or he could come up with a prank that we have to do.
Oh, that's
been
true. That's a
given
fun
in the
one.
Past.
Yeah,
that would be good.
won And said we had to send an embarrassing text to the 5th or 18th. I can't remember
13th.
what number. Person
13th.
on your contact list saying something about my hemorrhoids were jacked up, and
Wow.
I don't know what
that was
all
a
it
false
was,
alarm.
but
yeah.
it was a whole thing. So he can make us do something embarrassing.
And that has no
Seems fair.
limitation. You can
Yeah,
make
right,
Greg
yeah.
exhibition somewhere.
No one wants.
Well, I
that.
like that though.
Very
so-
public.
No one wants that. No one wants. That.
No, nobody else likes it, but I do. Okay. But hey,
Yikes. And with that,
so
You're awesome. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
thank you
are
so much
awesome.
for
Thanks for
coming.
coming
That was
on
cool.
with
Thank
us,
you for
man.
wasting
wasting
Is it-
your
I was
Wednesday
happy-
night.
happy Brayden can do it. That's a good idea.
Hey,
yeah,
so-
I'm sure he is too.
He's bawling. He's crying his eyes out right now. I know.
Yeah.
I
Hey, so
hope
did-
I hope you had a good time, and I hope you
Yeah.
mention us to them, and I hope they ask, and I hope you say, "Oh, these guys are nuts."
Darren's like, I hope you liked us.
I hope. You like me. You really like me. I
We
hope.
He's
really like you. So.